Hey, welcome to our cool channel. We are M3 Movies on YouTube. We talk about movies and films and stuff.
Hello!
Hi,
Welcome to M3 Movies. I'm Jack.
I'm Brian.
We're trying to figure out where to put the quote-unquote microphone, which is just my phone. We think we found something.
This'll work.
Don't move too much. Or
I'm gonna move so much.
it's positioned on the back of a couch, so
That'd be good.
yeah. How you doing, Brian?
Dude, I'm good. I'm good.
The dream team is back at it.
Dude, I know. It's been
haven't-
so long.
It's been what, May 23rd.
Yeah, it's July.
I hate you. Stop sitting back and moving forward.
I'll just sit
Maybe
here.
this is
No,
better.
no.
What? Why?
It's so far
What do you
away.
mean that's far away? We normally keep it further.
The fan is gonna be so loud.
Oh, right, the fan. I gotta turn the fan off.
No, you don't.
What do you mean I don't?
But it's not. The fan feels nice.
It's not gonna sound nice, though, is
It
the
feels
thing.
nice.
Brian. The fan is going off.
No.
Say goodbye to the fan.
It's so hot already.
I can't breathe. Oh, it is already very hot, actually.
Yeah.
You're right.
Put the fan back on.
I know, Brian. No.
All right.
How did that happen? It is so hot already. I'm like sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
Should we close the blinds?
You know what you should do?
Huh.
Turn on the fan.
I'm gonna kill you. Let's go to new releases.
No intro. That's what we're gonna. We're also skipping. We didn't put up an Instagram poll. So
I'm not sure if you could tell, but I've been phoning it in lately.
yeah, it's okay. I got next week covered.
Oh, do you?
You know what next week is?
What's next week?
Next week is halfway through the year.
It's been halfway through the year.
Oh, like mid-July is.
No.
No, it's not. It's mid-June, isn't it? I missed mid-June.
No, it's early July. It's like my birthday is mid.
Well, we're
middle of the
close.
year.
It's close enough that I'm gonna do it.
Where is
Into
it?
the middle of the year.
Oh yeah. I forgot you do that. I'm eating Italian ice.
I'm gonna warn you. Unless I see 4 movies that I like more, Avengers is gonna be on the list.
Idiot.
It was good.
Yeah, I guess
It was good.
forgettable kind of.
No,
A little bit.
no, I'm still thinking about it.
Okay.
Good movie.
You're a good movie.
Oh, thank you.
What a strange energy we have right now. Let's not do an intro because I don't want to.
Well, we already skipped that.
Well, I didn't do the clap yet.
Do
so
the
it doesn't
clap.
count. All right, go clap. Go
You mean jingle?
New releases, new releases, new releases. They're out today, or tomorrow, or next week, or maybe they're already out. Who's to say?
Stubber.
Stuber.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm familiar. Oh, you know what? You know what we missed the anniversary of?
What do we miss the anniversary of?
The 1 year anniversary of the time that you weren't available to record a podcast, so I tried to do it on my own, and it.
I don't even remember that story.
Well. Oh, there's a cat at the door. Hi, Meatball.
Kitty!
Hi, Meatball. He's trying to claw his way in. Would you stop that?
Trying to get underneath the door.
Anyway, yeah, you weren't available to record, so I figured, how hard could it be? I'll just do it on my own. I'll record an hour on my own. I got to movies watched within like 5 minutes.
It's not great.
So that wasn't released to the public. Anyway, do we want to let Meatball in?
You can do whatever it is that you want.
All right, Meatball.
However you feel about it.
Hi, buddy. All right.
No, not me. Okay.
Meatball is joining the crew. Don't be scared of him. He's not a scary guy. Hey. Anyway, go on.
New releases.
Yeah.
Stuber.
Stuber.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
It has like mediocre reviews, but most of them are like, it's a good time,
Right.
and that's about all I'm expecting.
That's pretty much what I imagined it would be.
I've heard it gets like more violent than it should.
Really?
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
I really liked the Jaws thing that in the trailer.
The Jaws thing.
He's like, I'm gonna throw this, like, I don't remember what he told it, like a propane thing or something, out the window, and you're gonna shoot it. It's gonna blow up their car.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't Jaws. I'm like, exactly like Jaws.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Throws it back.
Ow, Meatball! Ow! Jerk. Meatball's a jerk. Yeah. I'll probably watch it just because, Kumail Nanjiani is just
Kumail's so funny.
He's such a joy to watch. Have you seen Portlandia?
I have not seen Portland.
He does a couple of bits in that where he plays, like, every time he's the same character, but it's different characters. He's like a salesperson that's just really obnoxious. And it's great. Get out of there!
The Big Sick is one of my favorite comedies.
It's very
so
good. It's very
I
good.
love that movie. It's like endlessly rewatchable for me.
That 9/11 joke. It's so good. How's it go?
It's Ray Romano says like, what are your thoughts on 9/11?
Oh yeah.
He's like,
We lost-
anti. Yeah, it was a tragedy. We lost 19 of our best men that day.
It's so awful. It's so good. I gotta watch
Sure.
that movie again. You know what else I have to watch that Ray Romano reminded me of?
His comedy special.
He has a comedy special?
It's on Netflix. It's one of my favorite comedy specials. It's so good. It's called Right Here Around the Corner.
Oh my god, I gotta watch that.
It's so good.
I was gonna say Paddleton.
That too.
I've
He
been
is
meaning to watch that.
currently my number. Let me see. I was doing this yesterday.
Yeah.
He's currently my best performance by an actor in a movie this year.
Wow.
He was very good in that movie.
Have you seen Everybody Loves Raymond?
I have not.
You'd probably like it. God damn, cat, get out of the closet!
Oh no, it was a really
Sorry.
funny guy.
The creator and writer of that show does a travel special on Netflix where he goes to places and eats things. I'll show it to you once the podcast is done, but it's just a feel good time. I'll have what Phil's having / somebody feed Phil. It's very good. Stuber. What else? It's got Drax. I saw him in
Dave
person.
Bautista?
Yeah.
Where?
Awesome Con.
What is that?
It's a con.
Cool.
Yeah.
When did you do that?
April sometime. I think it was last year's, not this year's.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
Dude, Meatball, what are you doing? He's going nuts right now. He's like sniffing all around.
It's a cat. Has nothing better to do.
If you don't
mediocre life.
If you at home don't know what Meatball looks like, hop on over to the double video. He's in the beginning of it for a second. He's great. He's my pal, and he's gonna try to jump up onto that bookshelf, which is not good because he's like 20 pounds.
It looks like a meatball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
My sister and I were saying that we should call him Night Fury from now on.
No, I like meatball.
Burn in hell. Anything else to say about Stuber?
No.
No?
I'm seeing it tomorrow. So.
I love Kumail.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Crawl. Best movie of the year, I've heard.
I just.
Wow. Are you gonna say anything? Oh my god.
I just like keep thinking about it and it makes me laugh.
I just picture some like boardroom executive.
No, exactly.
Who's like, okay, so Jaws got really huge because it was a shark scary movie. What if we take that same idea, but completely flip it on its head and make it alligators instead? And everyone, I would assume, stands up and applauds.
I'm just like, how did it get? What? Who's the audience? Who's it for? I don't know, like
people who don't care about movies and just kind of want to waste time.
But like those, they have to know that those people only see like 2 movies a year, and it's like 2 of the 3 Marvels, right? Like I don't know, I don't know who this movie's for. This movie is only going to be watched by people that go to the movies, like go to like every movie, and they're all going to hate it.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't feel like any like blockbuster fan is going to be like, oh, that looks good.
I don't know, man. Alvin and the Chipmunks made enough to get, 2 more sequels?
It's kids, though.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. There's an audience for everything
There's no
out there.
point to this. Hey, maybe it's good.
Maybe. I doubt it. Are there reviews for it yet? There's gotta be.
I hope so.
Crawl. Rotten Tomatoes. I'm looking up. And it's gonna, like, take forever to load. No consensus yet. So... Oh, wait. Loading? Wait. Yeah, no consensus. Never mind. 47%.
Metacritic has a TBD. Yeah,
No,
okay.
Stuber has 47%.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I'm struggling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, TBD.
Cool.
Despite coming out in less than 3 days.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm excited.
I would be shocked if I went to see it, frankly.
Gosh, that was very few things.
To say. I don't have anything to say about Crawl.
Oh, you know what? That was actually more time that we spent on new releases than I was expecting. Oh, because I was cat wrangling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's okay.
Thank you. Let's move on to movie news, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, 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 go!
Movie news now, yeah.
I saw you trying to clap. Don't you steal my clap. Don't you Eric me.
Did Eric try to clap?
Every single time.
Did he get like really annoying and then just go,
Yes, yes.
that sounds like Eric. It's like when I told him not to curse and he like put his mouth right next to the microphone and went, fuck.
Still one of my favorite moments. Maybe if he ever listened to the podcast, then he would realize that we cut all of the claps out. Because I don't think he knew that last time. So he was just kind of clapping. Great guy. I hate
Dumbo.
him. I feel like there's probably a more gentle way to say this first bit of movie news, aside from how you...
Oh, I just
bluntly
typed Black
it.
Ariel.
Yeah. Black Ariel.
Ariel's black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, live action Ariel.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
They could have just miscolored.
An entire movie. That would be so funny.
You never know.
Could you imagine the director, like going to see the
The
screening?
preview, and he's like, what is this?
he like leans over to the colorist. He's like, she was supposed to be black. Ariel was
really?
supposed-
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? Did you come to any of the meetings?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Jesus.
Let's keep up with this joke.
Okay. I'm gonna have some Italian ice. Oh! Dropped the coaster.
Good. No, but yeah. It's a good time. I haven't heard the person sing. I've heard she's a very good singer.
Probably.
I keep seeing her name, and I keep thinking it says Halle Berry, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It says, like, Haley Bailey. Or Halle Bailey. Something
It's
like that.
probably Halle Bailey. I can't imagine
I can't,
someone
it's
would name
Haley
their
Bailey.
child Haley Bailey.
But I keep seeing Halle Berry, and I'm just like, that's a weird casting. And I'm like, oh, wait, never mind.
Dude, could you imagine
Halle Berry as Ariel?
Yeah. Or as as Rapunzel.
I don't like that.
What?
I don't like that. I don't know why.
Meatball's back, and he's gone. Yeah, there's some people making a big fuss out of that.
I haven't really seen a lot of people making a big fuss out of it. I've seen a lot more people being like, stop making a big fuss out of it.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just who I follow on Twitter.
I feel like I see a lot more of people saying, hey, stop being a jerk about X and Y, and not
Than I do.
as many people being...
Actually being a jerk about X and Y. Yeah. My only thing with it, like I told you this, was like that it's like the same people who were mad that Ursula wasn't black.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Ursula is purple and a sea monster and voiced by a white woman. And
Maybe it's because I am a white man, but I didn't really have so much of a problem with the race. More so, I would love nothing more than to see Lizzo as Ursula. Are you telling me?
I don't know. I don't know who Lizzo is at all.
She's so
but,
great.
And I agree that I don't love Melissa McCarthy as an Ursula. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. But
Ursula's got a different energy than Melissa McCarthy anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't think it quite fits.
Well, that wasn't even confirmed casting.
No, it's not confirmed. I would actually be surprised at this point if that was confirmed. But I just think it's a little bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little bit strange.
Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock in Saw 9.
Yeah,
you put this one on. I didn't.
I actually didn't really read any of the articles, but I keep seeing this on IMDb or on Twitter, and it's Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock were set for Saw 9, and I'm just
why?
That sounds awesome. I could just Samuel L. Jackson is what the Saw movies have been missing. That's all I'm saying.
Is it? I feel like what the Saw movies have been missing have been any depth of any kind.
No, Samuel L. Jackson.
No? Okay.
Like Snakes on a Plane.
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
That's what Saw needed. They needed Samuel L. Jackson to be there and start yelling. And then Chris Rock I don't know how he fits into the picture, but it'll be fun.
Oh, it's a Saw reboot.
Oh, thank God. I hope it's the two of them in the room, the whole movie, the first one.
No, along with
it's not going to be.
Max Minghella, and Marisol Nichols.
Yeah, I don't know who those people are. I don't care either. But Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock. Oh yeah, that should be fun.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen the Saw movies?
No.
Have you seen any of them?
Did I just say yes when you asked if I saw the Saw movies?
Well, you said no. So I was have you seen any individual? No.
No. I would have said I've seen a couple, but I didn't. Maybe pay attention once.
That's a shame.
Once in your life.
The Saw is ridiculous. It's hilarious.
Jackson. No. Oh, okay. Oh my God. I'm reading an article about it. It said, so Samuel L. Jackson is going to play Chris Rock's father.
Yeah.
They were referring to Chris Rock by his last name, so I just immediately assumed that Samuel L. Jackson was going to be playing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's father. And I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. No, but I'm excited. That looks so fun. I don't love Saw, but Saw is funny. And so is Samuel L. Jackson and Chris Rock. If you're going to make Saw good, just have people that are really good at being loud.
Or maybe just don't even bother to try to make Saw
hey.
No. I'm not saying
Saw's fun.
I'm not saying stop making Saw movies, but don't, if you're striving to make the next I don't know, Call Me by Your Name, then maybe Saw isn't the route you want to go.
But it would be fun.
What? A Saw movie directed by Luca Guadagnino?
Yes, please. I love that. That'd be so fun.
You know what I've been watching?
He directed Suspiria.
Oh, I guess he did. Okay, alright, yeah. Dang it.
If he can be creepy like that, he can do Saw.
This is completely unrelated. But you just made me think of when you told me, what year was it that Hispanic directors were
2006.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching clips from Children of Men.
Have you seen the movie in full?
Yes.
It's so good.
I gotta watch it again. It's
so good.
That 6-minute long shot, or
the battle
one
scene?
shot, yeah.
That's the best battle scene put to film.
It's
I would fight that to the day I die.
one of the best.
No, it's the best.
Well,
no,
Star
you're
Wars
wrong.
exists.
I don't even know which Star Wars battle I'd put in. Probably
A New Hope.
Which one?
The Death Star, the trench run. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, no.
Battle of Hoth.
Better?
Battle of Endor. Not so much better. Battle of Naboo.
Redguard.
Redguard.
Is that what it's called? What do they call that?
The Praetorian Guards in The Last Jedi.
Yeah, that one.
It's
my favorite lightsaber battle.
Sure. Well, that scene is very effective. It's not great in terms of choreography.
I think it is. It's so cool.
No, watch it back again.
I think drop the lightsaber and go. That's like the original. That's like the original Arya. You don't watch Game of Thrones, do you?
No, but I'm familiar.
Yeah, it's like the original Arya stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Anyway,
It's a fun time.
Battle of Geonosis.
What's that?
Attack the Clones.
Oh God, gross.
What? That was my favorite scene in Star Wars growing up.
Gross.
Ew. Let's battle over Coruscant.
Again.
Battle of Kashyyyk.
Again.
Really? Jerk. What there weren't really many. I mean, I guess there's the Battle of Starkiller Base. And
Yeah, I know what's right.
okay.
I like the battle prior to that more.
What, Takodana? Takodana? Sorry.
Sure, maybe that's what it's called. That's probably what it's called. You probably know what I'm talking
I
about.
do.
The Maskanana place.
Yeah. Takodana.
That place.
Takodana. Is that really how it's pronounced? I know this. Takodana. Takodana? Takodana.
Taco Land.
Takodana. Yeah. Takodana. It doesn't sound right the way I'm saying it, though. Takodana. It's so cool looking.
Yeah.
Look at that! Wow!
It's pretty.
Wow! Anyway, let's move on before we keep listing Star Wars battles.
Yeah, that was the Saw one.
Sam Jackson was in Star Wars.
He was.
He was. Mace Windu. There are theories that he's going to be coming back.
I heard about that.
I wouldn't mind. I think that would be kind of cool. Seeing an old Mace Windu with no hand. That's crazy because he was electrocuted and thrown out a window. How badass.
I mean, if Darth Maul lived.
He did. I hate it when people say that he was brought back to life when my boy survived. People are they brought him back to life. No, they didn't.
You know what
they kept him to life.
Christ.
What? Smoking.
Although that is a good point. Like if you're actually like throwing somebody who has the Force like off of like a ledge, right? Can't they just like stop their bodies?
Yeah. Like Hermione in Order of the Phoenix, with everyone.
Yeah.
Did you like that Harry Potter reference?
I did. Like, you just kind of like,
yeah.
I'm good.
What was that spell?
Can people with the Force fly?
No.
Why not?
There's probably a good reason out there. I don't know it off the top.
Can't they like? They should be able to like move the energy around their own bodies.
There's definitely. I mean, there's definitely a good reason for it.
Like in Chronicle. That's the Force, basically.
We'll look it up later. The thing about Star Wars.
I've never thought about that.
The thing about Star Wars is every question you have
has an answer.
Yeah.
I want the answer to be they can fly. Why can't Luke Skywalker fly?
Can you imagine doing some like giant battle
they
during the Clone Wars? One Jedi is just like, hey, hang on, we can all fly. Like this.
What are we doing?
Everything.
This changes everything. We can fly. Why are we in these stupid spaceships? We can just
like,
fly.
Hey guys, have you thought we can definitely fly, right?
Yeah.
That would be great.
I think they can.
That would be wonderful.
They kind of do in the prequels.
They
not fly, but they like flip, and they flip far.
Yeah.
And like much higher than they should be able to.
Yeah.
Right.
Force assisted jumping.
Exactly. So that's like flying.
Maybe it's, I don't know.
Maybe it's just like so draining.
Why can't Force users fly? Oh my god!
It's listening to us.
That was the first thing that popped up.
Tell me. I'm gonna be so disappointed by this answer.
Can Force be used to fly? Science fiction.
I just know that I'm gonna be disappointed by the answer.
Oh, for sure. But if Yoda could lift the X-Wing, shouldn't a strong Jedi be able to lift himself and essentially fly with the help of the Force? Yes. Perhaps most directly, Mother Talzin is shown to be able to use the Force to levitate. Another notable example of Force flight occurs in Lord of the Sith. Using the Force, Vader stopped his rotation and reeled himself in towards the large, jagged, smoking hole, and his interceptor had torn in the transporter's hull.
What I'm hearing is that there have just been like years and years of missed opportunities.
Well, you probably got to be strong.
I don't care.
Luke was
strong enough, and
he was levitating.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So he can fly.
I'm guessing it's probably like, well, because this is the.
Yoda can fly.
What do you mean Yoda can fly?
Yoda can fly.
Yoda can't fly. He was an old guy.
He can lift an X-wing.
Yeah.
He can fly. He can lift himself.
Maybe.
Yoda can definitely fly. He was just a dick that was being carried around.
The Force works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, and one of them is a way to fly. I want more flying.
Alright, we have an episode title.
More flying.
More flying in Star Wars.
Yes.
Smoking. No.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Apparently Netflix is cracking down on
Censorship
smoking.
is so dumb. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Although I did see the first movie I think I've ever seen that if it should be rated in a way that people under 17 can't see it, that should be applied.
Midsummer?
Midsummer.
Or Homecoming? Or Far From
Midsummer. Yeah, Far From Home should be NC-17.
Toy Story 3, 4. God
Haven't
damn.
seen it yet. Have not seen it.
I don't know. This is so strange to me. Because, I mean, you compare the smoking that they're censoring to the straight-up suicide scene in 13 Reasons Why. And it's like, well, okay.
Well,
why aren't you
duh.
doing...
Like, jeez. It's like, I just don't know who they're trying to help.
Right?
I don't know.
Is it specifically because of Stranger Things that they're like no more?
Are there
smoking?
like 15-year-olds like watching Stranger Things like, oh my god, Hopper's so cool, I want to smoke?
I was. Not I didn't want to smoke because of it.
Nonsense.
It was like, damn, Hopper.
It's just nonsense. Especially.
Yeah, if your kid is young enough to be impressed upon by the image of someone smoking a cigarette, maybe you shouldn't be letting them watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, it's. Jeez.
Child-friendly
I
show.
hate people.
Oh, especially season 3. Ryan, season 3 gets so much...
I have not watched season 3 yet.
It gets so much grosser.
I'm so excited.
That's great.
I'm gonna sit on the floor. I don't know why. I just feel like it.
Okay.
Hi.
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
You kind of look like Millie Bobby Brown. Okay.
All
Good
she does
banter.
all she does is scream.
Which
no,
means,
sorry, that's Winona Ryder. That's my bad.
which means...
Is she any better?
I didn't really like her that much this season.
Good.
There's something about
she's terrible.
No, she's... Well, the thing is, I really enjoy her in season 1 and season 2. But
I
for
hate her
some
in
reason,
both.
Well, it's because you're stupid and hate women. But for some reason in season
so
3,
bad.
she like loses all character that she had.
What character? Answer the question.
A worried mother that would do anything for her child. Jesus Christ! Give me a legit answer. Okay, here's a legit answer. You're such a child.
That's what you sound like.
Anyway, Winona Ryder, I learned today, she played Spock's mom in the 2009 Star Trek. You know how old she is?
How old is she?
She's 47. You know how old Zachary Quinto is?
Like 38.
42.
Oh, really?
She's 5 years older than him, and she played his mom.
Yeah, but she looks like a mom.
Well, he looks like a full-grown man.
He does. That's true. She looks like she's like a Will Byers age mom. That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, that is stupid. Stupid.
Yeah. Especially with like 13.
I don't know. Does Netflix really have... I don't know. It's so strange now that like this whole sort of streaming, I guess, renaissance has arisen. Because, you know, Blockbuster couldn't like crack the whip on like no smoking. But they were still like giving out movies to people. Well, not giving out, but like, so what's the...
I guess it's their original content.
Oh, is it just the... Okay.
I imagine it's just their original content.
Yeah. I guess
But,
that kind of makes sense as
it's
producers.
just...
Gross, Brian.
Because they are members of the MPAA.
Boo.
Agreed.
I'm
It
not.
should be burned down.
I can make anything I want and not rate it.
That building should be blown up. Like their headquarters. I'm not joking.
Wow.
People should not be inside.
Okay.
Okay, to clarify, I don't want anybody inside, but I want the building torn down immediately.
I was like, did you just like admit to wanting to commit a terrorist act?
No.
On this
I don't want
podcast?
to kill people. I just want to kill the
Okay.
building.
Okay. You know they can rebuild buildings.
No.
right? Okay.
Okay.
The Flash movie. DC's
Yeah, they're
getting
starting
a
over.
reboot. I'm so glad DC is doing like a kind of reboot kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that it works this time, because I think
Yeah.
DC is smarter now than they were in 2016 when they started trying to make this movie.
I think it helps too that they're kind of keeping a through line with the like, you know, keeping the same actors and
No, yeah, they still
like
have Ezra
vague
Miller.
story and characters. Like there wasn't
Um,
ever really a moment that it was a definitive reboot, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I'm excited. I'm interested to see what 1984 does with
Yeah.
that, because I think it has to address that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm curious.
But I think if
Um,
there is a way to do a reboot, this is probably the right way to go. The
For
way
them,
that
at
they're
least,
doing
right
it.
now.
Yes.
Because they can't just like cancel,
Start over, yeah.
especially after Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like you can't
No.
take that back. That's
Could
too
re-release it, I
important. Too
guess.
important of a movie.
Well, the nice thing
Um,
about Wonder Woman 2 is it is a standalone, so it really didn't have much to do with the
That's true.
established.
That's true. But still, you can't take it back.
That's true.
Patty Jenkins is too good at her job.
Shazam. I watched Shazam.
Shazam is
a
so
couple
good.
weeks- It is so good.
Shazam is very good. Very funny movie.
Pretty good score too, actually. The theme for Shazam is
The
very
score
Nice. It's nice
in
to listen to.
I'm talking about this movie later, but The Last Black Man in San Francisco, the
Yeah.
score is so good.
Yeah. Nice indie score.
Huh?
Nice indie score.
Nice indie score.
I love me a good indie score.
It's a good indie score. And they have a good indie song.
Ooh. Like the Meyerowitz stories.
Sure. I don't remember the song of that.
Oh, everyone has gone away. Can you
No recollection.
hear me? Can you hear me?
No, I can't.
You must remember.
Okay, that's enough for this.
me. It's Randy Newman.
Oh,
It's
nice.
such a good song. I mean, it's a song that existed before the movie came out. But
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually don't know if this song existed before the movie came out, but
What is
I
it?
hope it didn't.
what's it called?
I think it's just called San Francisco.
San Francisco. I'm sorry. Let's look it up. We have the power of the internet at our hands. The Last Black Man in San Francisco. What,
It was really funny
what the
because
hell are we talking about?
the song,
Before that.
Stranger Things, Netflix and stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny because I went to see The Last Black Man in San Francisco. I saw that at Cinema Arts,
Yeah.
and you know they're like slate. Everybody, like, what do you call it? You work in a movie theater, like the
The
thing,
marquee.
the marquee.
That's what I do, baby.
Yeah. So
I replace that.
on the marquee, it just said "Black Man."
Did it really?
Yeah.
I thought it said. Oh.
No, it just says "Black Man."
That's the struggle with the marquees.
It
You
was
don't
very
always have the right amount of room.
It was very funny.
That's how we ended up getting, instead of How to Train Your Dragon 3, we had to put up HWTRUR Dragon 3.
Dragon thing.
Oh no, we were talking about Flash.
Oh, Flash, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So it's Andy Muschietti. It's the guy that made It and It Chapter 2, which looks great, by the
Yeah.
way.
Oh
And-
yeah, when's that coming out?
In October, maybe
September
September.
6th.
So that it's that guy directing. I don't. They said they had a new script. I didn't see who wrote it, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
It's just that, like, I remember I used to do the podcast for our school newspaper when we did that in
So you're
sophomore
a
year.
seasoned podcaster?
Yeah, I did it in sophomore year. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
you told me
in
about
sophomore year, we were talking about the Flash movie
it.
and how, oh my gosh, they got, what's the guy's name? He made Dope. What's the guy's name?
I love that movie.
I love Dope.
You've seen it?
Yeah, it's really good.
So good. I didn't even know about it until a couple of weeks ago.
I'm forgetting the guy's name right now, and I feel bad, so I'm looking it up. But
It's okay. I'll talk about Dope in the meantime. Because that movie, oh my god. I wish
Rick Famuyiwa. Rick Famuyiwa.
Okay.
Rick. Yeah. Rick. I want to Famuyiwa. Famuyiwa.
Shameik Moore is
So good.
genuinely, there's just something about him that's so like lovable instantly.
So Rick Famuyiwa. Famuyiwa.
Yeah.
Famuyiwa.
Good lord.
Yeah, something like that. He
Famuyiwa.
was signed on to do The Flash, and we were like, oh gosh, they finally got another director, because they've been trying to make this movie for a year, and this was in 2016.
That's where I've heard the name. That's so exciting.
What?
He's directing 2 episodes of The Mandalorian.
Oh. Yeah, I know, I remember that. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. But in 2016, when I was doing my sophomore year podcast, he was going to do The Flash, and then he dropped out. Corey Joji Fukunaga was supposed to do it for a while.
Boy, you really struggled with
They really
Rick
just...
Famuyiwa, but that last one.
Corey
just...
Joji Fukunaga.
Okay.
I don't know why I know that
Good
guy's
for you.
name. I don't know why I know that guy's name. That's the True Detective guy.
Nope.
Okay. He made Beast of No Nation?
Nope.
The Netflix movie with Idris Elba about a child
I'm
soldier.
sure he did. I'm not arguing the fact that
He's really good. He was good at filmmaking, and he was going to make it for a while, I think, if I remember correctly. And he didn't make it. And then I don't even remember what happened after that. It was just in limbo for so long.
Yeah.
So now it has a new director, a new script. Maybe it'll actually get made.
I love
I hope so.
Dope.
Dope is really good.
So that does it for movie news, but I did add one other thing.
What'd you
Because,
add? I don't remember. I'm not looking at my laptop.
Well, we've talked about it on the show enough that I think it warrants us talking about this new news. And that is that Queer Eye season 4 is coming July 19th, which is so much sooner than I was expecting, and it makes me so happy. Because I need some Queer Eye in my life at any given moment.
I love Queer Eye so much.
It's so
What's your favorite episode of Queer Eye?
I don't know. Probably the...
I hope you have the same answer as me,
Let's
because
see.
I
Okay,
have an answer. I have 2 answers. I like 2.
I have me also. I can just give me a second. Queer Eye.
Can I say my first answer that's like unrelated, like the one that is like secondary?
Yeah, go for it.
So that's the very first episode. The guy that's the guy with like you can't fix ugly.
Oh yeah,
That guy.
That's
He's
one of your
like-
favorites, really.
I love that. That guy is so cute. That guy's adorable.
I like
With his like easy chair and his Texas margaritas.
Meatball's
and
back.
Oh god.
I like. Let's see if I can find it. I think
But then my
it's
other favorite episode.
Unleash the Sexy Beast. It's one with he's a dad.
So I was gonna say mine is the one with the 2 black women who do
Yep.
barbecue.
Jones Barbecue.
Jones Barbecue.
That was my other one.
I love them so much.
It's that one was one of the only ones that legit made me cry.
I was like, oh, I love this. I love them so much. I'm so happy for them.
So good. Love that show. Jones. Hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I also do like God Bless Gay, the first one of season 2. Oh my god, Meatball's so friendly with you right now. Traitor. What are you looking up? Or
Nothing.
texting?
I'm actually...
Oh, okay.
Grant texted me and I feel bad. So.
Oh, right. Feel bad for Grant. Not for the thousands of listeners that you're letting down right now, but whatever. And by thousands, I mean me thousands of times. Come here, Meatball! Okay, he didn't come to me. Let's, oh my god, that was so much fun. Let's go to new trailers. Please, Brian.
Yes, let's do trailers. That's fine.
Cool. Good jingle.
Let's do trailers.
trailers.
Mulan.
This is what I wanted, and you said they wouldn't do it.
Well, I don't think it's still gonna be exactly what you want. You wanted like a legit like war movie, didn't you?
I did want a war movie.
Which I wouldn't mind, honestly.
I wanted a rated R war movie. I was ready.
Yeah.
Which isn't going to happen, but it doesn't...
Because it does have Disney slapped over the logo.
Yeah, but it doesn't have, like, Mushu or, like, the songs.
Which is... I respect that.
Sorry, that was
Don't break my fan.
I'm not going to break your fan. But it was good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. We'll see how I feel as time goes by.
I thought it was very good. I was very much enjoying it.
I do say I respect the fact that they are taking, like, creative freedoms with it.
Yeah, it's going to be different.
Beyond just casting Will Smith as the genie.
I still haven't seen that movie.
I don't feel like it.
Oh.
Wow,
I still haven't seen that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much to say, probably just because there wasn't really much to talk about.
No, there wasn't really much in it.
And, I mean...
I hope the action is actually good.
Yeah.
That's my main thing, is that I don't think
won't be
PG-13 action is going to be interesting. If it's even PG-13.
Yeah.
I hope it is.
Dora.
What?
Dora. Boots. Swiper. Oh, boy.
You remember the part in the trailer where she, like, looks at the camera and says, like, do you know, what was the word? Like, it's some Spanish word.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like, do you know vamonos? It wasn't that, but, like, something like that. And Michael Pena's just like, the hell's wrong with this kid? I liked that.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I had to stifle.
It was stupid. But it was like, okay, if you're going to make a Dora
at least
movie.
Be, like, a little bit meta.
If you're going to make a Dora movie, like, there you go.
I enjoy meta stuff.
I'm just... Again, who is this movie for? I don't get it.
Children.
Dora has a knife. Who is this?
I'm the knife.
Are there even kids that still watch Dora?
Maybe, probably.
Like, is Dora even...
still be good?
Is Dora, like, on ever?
Let me check.
Like...
It may still be running.
Even I didn't like Dora when I was a kid.
Well, that's just because you're better than everyone, isn't it, Brian?
Yeah, probably.
I love our relationship.
But, yeah. What time is it in the podcast, by the way? Because I have so many movies I need to talk about.
To watch. It stopped 20.
Oh, God, it's 41. I have so many movies I need to talk about.
Okay.
It's okay.
We'll
I really just don't need to talk about Dora, frankly.
We'll go quickly. Maleficent 2, I don't really care.
Oh, my God. Who asked for this movie? Nobody asked for this movie.
Jolie.
No, she didn't. She doesn't want to do it. There's no way she wants to do it.
The blonde girl. The producers that make a ton of money off of it.
Who? What? Who's making money off of this?
Harvey Weinstein.
I hope so, frankly.
Oh, no.
I just like, who asked for this movie? It's so stupid. Why is it happening?
Joan Barber from South Illinois.
Asshole. But
that was impressive. I just came up with that name.
Good work.
Hey, if you know someone named Joan Barber in Southern Illinois, give me a call.
Yeah.
Tell me the Crimson Eagle has left the nest, and I'll know what you mean. And the podcast will stop.
Good.
We'll never make a podcast ever again.
And it's just like, oh gosh.
Jumanji.
I like this.
Jumanji.
So I really liked the Jumanji movie that came out in 2017.
Haven't seen it.
I really like it. I think it's really funny.
The last time I saw Jumanji was...
I really like The Rock.
I went to the Amazon bookstore in Georgetown and they were showing it on one of the screens.
Alex Wolff is in it.
Yes.
I like Alex Wolff, but I
Uh,
don't think he's going to be in very much.
was he in
He's in
Paper Towns,
Hereditary. No, that's Nick Wolff. That's his brother. Alex Wolff is the one that's in Hereditary.
All white people look the same.
They're like twin brothers.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, that was so weird. I could have sworn you were Mark Hamill just then. Heyo.
Hey,
Sorry.
good one.
I'm just very tired.
No, but like I like that like they're playing. It's like interesting that they're playing different
Yeah,
characters.
that's cool. And I like Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito and Danny Glover. This is so funny.
Double Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like even like Jack Black, like who gives like such a weird performance because he's playing like in the first movie he's playing a like blonde
Who's
like
just
Valley
not
Girl
there
movie,
this time, yeah.
and now he's playing like Fridge. So I'm excited about that.
Fridge.
His name is Fridge.
Is that his name?
Yeah, like the
Fridge?
tall black kid. His name
Oh.
Fridge.
Was it Nat Wolf? Nate Wolf?
Alex Wolf.
Alex.
Nat Wolf is the Fault in Our Stars /
What?
Paper Towns one.
Oh.
They look the exact same.
Yeah.
No, don't
was
worry.
he in the first Jumanji?
Yes, he plays Spencer, but like, like they're not really in the movie that much because most of the time they're in the game.
Right.
So, but he is in it.
Nat Wolf.
Nat Alex Wolf. I don't know if they're twin brothers, but they're brothers.
They've
They look
got
very
to be
similar.
twins.
They look
They're
very similar.
exactly the same.
Yes, they're identical. No, I'm done.
Cool. Then let's go to movies watched.
Yes, I've seen so many movies.
I'm just gonna turn my brain off for a bit, if you don't mind.
Have you seen any movies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then we have stuff to talk about. See?
Let's go jingle.
Movies that we've watched.
How many movies do you have to talk about?
Well, I could talk about.
Stranger Things counts.
Okay, cool. Then let's say 2.
Okay, I have 5. So
I'll go first. With
That's
both
smart.
of mine, because to be perfectly honest, I'm looking forward to some time where I can just not listen to you. Let's see. Stranger Things. Well, no, I'll save that for last.
Okay.
Today, just because it was on Netflix and I was bored, I watched Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Didn't you watch Toy Story 4 too?
That was a while ago.
No, but it counts. No, things we've seen since our last
Oh my god.
podcast.
Well,
That's
your last podcast.
That's true.
was-
That's true.
My last podcast was a couple of weeks ago.
That's true.
I guess I didn't see Toy Story 4.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
all
talk, we
right.
can talk.
Toy Story 4, very good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Did you cry?
I did.
Oh,
A couple of times, actually. I did. Which is impressive, because
Yeah.
I like grew up watching Toy Story enough to like understand it and
Yeah.
remember it, but it was never like, I wouldn't say that it was my childhood growing up and watching
it was
Toy
mine, for
Story.
sure.
Not for me.
I love Toy Story.
So it was impressive that it took characters that I like vaguely cared about and made me care enough about them to the point of like holding back tears.
Yeah, Pixar is good at that.
They're very good at that. I was withholding sobs within the first like 10 minutes. Bo Peep is very good. It's got what's his face from Veep and Arrested Development as Forky.
Jason Bateman? No.
No. I cannot.
I
think
feel
of
like I
his name.
should. Michael Cera? No.
No.
Who plays?
He's in Veep too.
I don't know who's in Veep.
You should watch that show. You would like it. You'd like Veep. Anyway, he's
I always
perfect.
forget.
He plays Buster. He's the guy that plays Buster.
In what?
Arrested Development.
Oh. I don't remember.
Come on. But you can picture him. You know him. Tony Hale. Tony Hale.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah. He's perfect in that role. But just a well-made movie that makes you feel things.
Yay.
And I was skeptical.
I was definitely
yeah.
skeptical. Mostly just because Pixar sequels in the last few years haven't been ideal.
I think we'll see how I feel about it as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I generally enjoyed it, I think. But it does have the same kind of finality that Toy Story 3 had, which is impressive. Because Toy Story 3 wrapped things up very well.
And then Toy Story 4 happened.
Yes.
That's okay.
So yeah, good on them. I also saw Ralph Breaks the Internet, which was a good time. Not the best movie I've ever seen. It had it had its flaws. Like, I generally just didn't really like Ralph. Which is funny because I love John C. Reilly and I've been watching.
I love John C. Reilly.
Have you seen his character, Dr. Stephen Brule?
No.
So funny. So funny.
Like in what?
The Tim and Eric show.
Oh, no.
It's so good. I'll show you some of the stuff after. But like I love John C. Reilly.
Yeah.
But it just in Ralph Breaks the Internet is very obnoxious. But just kind of it was a fun movie. And then I watched Stranger Things season 3. That was good.
That's all you got? That was good? Okay. I'll talk. I don't care.
No. I just don't really know what to say without spoiling anything.
That's true.
Very good ending. I cried again. Am I emotional? Shut up! I'm not emotional. Okay, yeah, go on. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to go from worst of the movies I saw to best of the movies I saw. Okay. So, I saw Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Oh my god.
Did you know it's called King of the Monsters?
I didn't commit it to memory that it was even
weird.
King of anything.
Godzilla, King of the Monsters. For some reason, that sounds so much worse in my head than King of Monsters. King of the Monsters.
King of the Monsters.
I don't like it. But whatever, that's not important. The movie is so just unimportant.
Oh my god.
There's...
Zilla.
That's a line.
I know.
It's
right
so
of that last episode too.
stupid. It's so dumb. I don't know what to say that Eric didn't, but it's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's funny how dumb it is. It really is. Like, it's not funny to the point where like I'm glad that I saw it,
Yeah.
but it's funny to the point where I'm just like, oh god, this is just... It's just so unnecessary.
This came up last time on the last episode we talked about it too, but I want to see Hellboy. Like these two kind of...
I need to see Hellboy.
I would imagine
It came
these
out
two have
today
on...
for like streaming, but I think you have to buy it.
Oh!
I don't think you can rent it yet.
Maybe it's
Because
not
Eric
out there.
texted me, he was like, we have to watch this. Okay, so yeah, I saw that. That was garbage. Let's see. Then I saw Yesterday, which I was so excited for.
Yeah.
I was
And
I was literally showing the trailer to my film teachers.
Yeah.
I was so excited. And then I saw it. A little disappointing, frankly.
Yeah. I heard it doesn't use its premise very well.
No, yeah, it uses it as a joke, and the joke lands, but it doesn't use it. It's not like it has anything to say, you know?
Right.
So it's like a really good, feel-good summer movie,
Mm-hmm.
but like there's no consequences, there's no hidden meaning or anything. It's pretty much right in front of you.
Right.
Which is fine, right? Like it's a fine summer movie, but
Mm-hmm.
not much beyond that. I saw Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
My main thing with this one, while I did like it,
Mm-hmm.
my main thing I said to Eric, who I saw it with, that Spider-Man Far From Home was just like one of the things that reminds me why I don't really like Marvel that much.
Yeah.
Like it can't. I've talked about this so many times about Marvel, but like it can't decide what it wants to be, and it needs to pick one. It's just like it has the coming of age youth romance, which of course I love. Right, that was my favorite part of the movie by far. I don't know if that's bias or if that's actual skill,
That's
but
probably
like
biased.
it was Eric's too. But Eric's also the same way. But like yeah, you know, that was the best part. Zendaya was phenomenal.
Sure.
Tom Holland was phenomenal as Peter Parker.
Well, yeah.
Less so as Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
which is interesting. He wasn't as quippy or funny, which is more script, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't as good as Spider-Man as he was in Homecoming. Like I think in Homecoming and Civil War, he's really, really good as both.
Yeah. I will say, as much as I dislike the MCU, I do think that he is the perfect casting.
He is. He's perfect.
Yeah.
But he's definitely shines a lot more as Peter Parker in this movie. And then there's that half of the movie, and then there's the other half with Jake Gyllenhaal, and I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but not really. Like
Yeah.
it's not really a spoiler. I'm gonna say it's not a spoiler. Like he's a villain. Right? Like
What?
he's a famous villain in the series, so
Yeah.
I mean like it's not really
They did the
hidden.
Pixar twist? The
Um,
Pixar hidden villain twist?
But the thing is, I liked him much better as a hero, frankly. So,
Right.
okay, there's a 2-minute scene when he's revealed to be a villain, like quote unquote revealed to be a villain, and it's just him like giving a toast basically to like all of his people that helped him do it, and he's like delivering his evil mastermind plot. Maybe the worst scene I've seen in the MCU.
Really?
I'm not joking. It is. I was sinking in my seat, sighing. I was like, "This is so freaking bad," and I'm like, "This belongs in a movie that doesn't take itself like."
Belongs to a museum. Sorry, go on.
This belongs in the kind of comic book movie that doesn't. It's like it belongs in like Shazam. Right?
Yeah.
It belongs in the comic book movie that makes fun of comic book movies.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
it's so ridiculous that I'm like, this is just... It has no place in this teen romance. Like, it's just, you need to pick one.
Right.
You can't have both. And then, like, the action, well, it looks a lot better than Homecoming. Like, how it actually works, especially in the latter half, after he's announced as a villain, like, is really weird. Like, he's mostly just fighting, like, drones. Which is kind of strange and not that interesting.
Right.
But there's some really cool like visual sequences, and the CGI is much better than Homecoming, thank God, because I watched Homecoming again as well, and holy hell, the CGI is really bad.
I don't know why they do that thing where they create a fully functioning suit.
There's just no reason.
Completely...
There's no reason. Like that whole like warehouse scene when he's like in the suit entirely. There's no reason for any of it to be CGI, and it looks so bad. It looks so bad.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Same with Black Panther too. They did that.
Oh my god, Black Panther. Oh, you just remind me of Black Panther just then.
Why do they do that?
Because they're stupid and dumb.
Because CG is an easy way out, and
it's not though. It has to be harder. Is the thing. It has to be harder.
Well, it's easy.
No way
It's easy in that they
easier.
don't have to think of a creative way to fix a problem.
I guess it's just
They just kind of see. Well, okay, how do we make this problem go away?
Yeah.
We could think of something creative, or we could just kind of yada yada.
I still like the movie overall.
Okay.
Mostly because of the Tom Holland Zendaya aspects of it. They're very good together. What was the next one? The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Very, very good artsy indie movie.
Love that.
Anybody that doesn't like artsy indie movies
Kill yourself.
shouldn't see it.
Oh.
They won't like it.
Oops.
If you do like really artsy indie movies, you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's about like gentrification
Ooh.
in San Francisco.
Oh.
And
oh.
you know, like
Hence the San Francisco part of that title.
really, really good score.
Yeah.
Really great performances.
Yeah.
Oh god, Jonathan Majors, I remembered his name, I didn't have to look, is very, very, like, he's one of the best performances I've seen this year, maybe the best. In the role of, what's his name? I don't remember the character's name. That sucks. Oh well. He plays like a, not like explicitly stated disabled, but like kind of like off-ish,
Right.
you know? Person, he like draws and he like writes plays, and he's a friend of the main character, Jimmy.
Oh,
And
so
they
all the
fix up
signs
his
of someone
house.
who's disabled.
No, it's, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he's really, really great. Yeah, I don't really know what else to like even say about it. Like, I really loved the movie, but I don't know what to say about it.
I'll check it out
It's
then.
interesting. And then last one, Midsommar. Midsommar.
It's still summer. Midsummer.
I know,
Okay.
but it's like Midsummer. Midsummer. It's.
You were talking a bit about this earlier.
I don't even know how to talk about it. It's. I've never like walked out of a movie and felt like that. It's like one of the few movies that I can say has made me feel things that I've never felt before.
Wow.
It's just like.
Would you think it's the kind of thing that I would enjoy watching?
Huh?
Would you think it's the kind of thing that I would enjoy watching?
I can't imagine anybody who would enjoy watching it. Oh my god. It's brilliant.
Okay, yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
It's brilliant. But it is
Not
disturbing.
something that you watch to...
It is unpleasant. It is draining emotionally and frankly physically. It's like, oh my god. I don't even know how to talk about it. Like,
so then I
people are like, this movie doesn't like this movie doesn't tackle its themes the best. Like, they're like, this is like a terrifying movie that doesn't really like have much to say, and I'm like, you're so wrong. It has so much to say.
I'll probably
About feelings and emotions and family.
I'll probably never watch
relationships.
it. Then.
I can recommend that.
Okay.
Frankly, like, it's an experience.
Yeah.
And it's one that I haven't decided yet if I'm grateful for having.
Yeah.
But it's the best horror movie I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
I'm not fucking joking. It's the best horror movie I've ever seen in my life. If this came out last year, it would be the number 1 movie of the year.
Not even Saw?
If this is not my number 1 movie of the year, at the end of the year, I will be shocked.
Number 1 movie overall?
No, at the end of the year, like this.
No, I know, but overall.
Of movies that come out in 2019? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It's... I just can't... Stop. Oh, God. It's like... I've never felt like that.
Yeah.
I've never felt like that. Ugh. Yeah, no, like it... So I was telling... I think you this earlier. If not, I was telling somebody this. Like, I'm a big anti-censorship person.
Yes.
Right? I hate it. You know my rating system. K and A. If you're under 13, you see kids movies. If you're over 13, you can see A movies. That's it. Right?
What's the A stand for?
Adult.
Ass.
Now, there's a third rating. And it's
Midsummer.
Midsummer.
For Midsummer.
If there's any movie that deserves to be like NC-17,
Yeah.
like you cannot see this movie if you're under 17,
Yeah.
it is Midsummer.
Wow.
It is absolutely Midsummer.
Hey,
I'm
that's
just-
me now.
And it's so long. That's the thing. You're just sitting there for so long. The ending was like, okay, so here's the thing. Like, you can not necessarily predict, but nothing is that shocking in terms of what happens. Right? Like, you can kind of tell where it's going, and you aren't that surprised by, like, the events that take place.
Yeah.
But nothing can prepare you for what you see on screen. Nothing. Absolutely. I saw this with Carolyn, and I was telling her, I was like, nothing can prepare you for that movie.
Is it
I was like, this is gonna be like Hereditary. No. Doesn't even come close.
is it like along the same sort of level as the, I guess, twist in Can You Ever Forgive Me? Like that kind of, you can't see it coming? Or not, sorry.
No.
God, what's it called? It's another thing. Sorry to Bother You.
No, okay, because Sorry to Bother You, like, the twist is, like, just bizarre
Yes.
and out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right? What I'm saying about Midsummer is that, like, there's no time when you're like... Okay, so it's the movie where characters die. Okay?
Yeah.
And there's never a point where you're like, I'd be so shocked if this character died.
Yeah.
You know? And there are even points where you're like, oh, this character's about to die.
Yeah.
But then it happens in a way, or in, like, it finds a way to be shocking, disturbing, terrifying, awful.
Yeah.
And it's just, I can't, like, even, like, reading the script, I can't imagine I would have gotten a sense of what I was about to see.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing like it. And, okay, so I have been told, and I've read, that it's very similar to other movies, specifically, like, the 1973, I think it's 73, the 70s Wicker Man,
Yeah.
and, like, which is, like, the same, like, cult paganist thing.
Yeah.
And I've heard that it's very similar. And I guess I have the advantage, quote unquote, of not having seen those movies. But, like, there's I've just never seen a movie like that. Like, I have to seriously consider the next time Ari Aster releases a movie,
Yeah.
whether or not I even go,
Yeah.
because holy hell. Like,
He's made some of the most terrifying movies.
He's
of the
only made
decade,
2.
hasn't he? Yeah.
oh god, he's like
incredible.
He's incredible. Him and Jordan Peele are really like changing what horror movies are
Yeah.
in such a cool way, but like, oh my god.
They're the next, like...
It's terrifying.
They're the next, like, Romeros and...
Yeah. Those two are very important for
Do you have
horror,
anything else
but
to
I'm
say
like-
about Midsummer?
Florence Pugh gives
Pew!
Florence Pugh gives maybe the best performance of the year. Her or Jonathan Majors, like I just said.
Yeah.
They're both so good. I hope it plays Oscars. It won't.
Right.
But
because they don't like horror things.
yeah, if Toni Collette didn't get one for Hereditary, Florence Pugh won't.
Right.
Which is fine. I'll deal with it later.
I'll deal with that trauma later.
I'll deal with that in like December.
Let's move on
Yeah, I'm done.
to suggestions.
Now I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, ah.
Alright. Let's go jingle. Go now.
We're gonna make a suggestion for you today, and you better watch it or else.
M3 suggestions. Have you any, my friend?
Can I look for like a book on this in this giant book room?
Yeah, go for it. In the
Some
meantime,
idea.
I do have one.
Ooh, I found one.
Okay, that was fast.
The Room book is really good.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have that?
Yeah, Room by Emma Donoghue.
Oh, cool. I didn't know we owned that. I'll probably read
The
that.
basis for the movie. You know what makes that movie so terrifying? Or that book so terrifying, I mean? As like comparatively to the movie? Is that it's like Jack's point of view. It's the kid's point of view. Like it's the kid
the movie
writing.
is kind of like
It
that
is,
also.
but like it's not the same as reading it.
Right.
It's like a 5-year-old like
Wow.
style of talking.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool. It's really good. You should read it, especially, and then you should see the movie because Brie Larson's really good. In
I
it.
have seen the movie,
Yeah.
actually. I saw it a while ago.
I'm suggesting to the people.
Oh. Right.
They should
You're
see the
getting a
movie.
call. You should maybe not.
Las
keep
Vegas,
talking.
Nevada is calling me.
Pick it up.
No, they keep calling me because it's this freaking God. I was trying to find a way to play like online poker, and I made an account for this thing,
Right.
and they won't stop calling me.
That's not good.
It's kind of annoying, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's like a legit thing. Like I checked it before I made an account and stuff,
Oh,
but then
okay.
I was like, oh, you have to like put in a lot more money than I want to put in to even
Right.
put in money.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, that's okay.
I'm gonna suggest. I've watched it like a couple of times now. On Netflix, Tim Robinson's special. I think you should leave. It's sketch comedy, or in particular, the third sketch in the first episode. I think is so funny. I don't know. It's crazy humor. It's very weird. Like it's not the like what you would expect of sketch comedy. Like it's like not like Key and Peele or SNL, like the more kind of structured and like clearly defined. It's very just kind of here's an idea for something, let's exaggerate it to the nth degree, and it's so funny.
I have another suggestion. I just remembered
Okay, go for it.
because
And then we'll end things.
I feel like most people probably know who this is, and I'm like just discovering them late.
Yeah.
But I think I saw this guy's Caleb City on YouTube.
Never heard of it.
He makes just like shorts by himself, like
Yeah.
sketches by himself, where he plays all the characters, and it's like just a commentary or something like Pros D or something. And he's really funny, and I'm very much enjoying his little sketches. They're really funny.
Speaking of YouTube, I do have another suggestion to make, and this will be our final thing before we end. For reals though.
Yeah, go for it.
Our friend and recurring guest on the program.
You should do that.
We
should have done that.
Dylan Clark has made another.
Scaly short.
Yeah. We don't need to do this. He gets like thousands of views normally, but he made a short, a horror short.
Well, he only makes horror shorts.
Yeah. This one is called Seagrass. Is that correct?
Something. Yeah, Seagrass.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So go ahead, hop
very
on over
good.
to YouTube, look up Dylan Clark in the search bar, find my boy there, watch him, support him. He's so incredibly talented. There's no one that I know that's our age with like such a defined voice as him in filmmaking, and it's really impressive to watch.
Yeah, it's called
him.
Seagrass. No, yeah, I'll be honest. When I was watching Midsummer, the one thing that was keeping me from being fully sucked into the terror of the movie was the recurring thought in my head that was like, only somebody like Dylan would think of this. Only somebody like Dylan would even think to put that on the screen.
Right.
And that's what I hope that he
Dylan's
continues
great.
to do.
I love Dylan. But yeah, so go check him out. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Find us on Instagram and Twitter, even though we haven't been using them at all for the past couple of weeks. It's at M3 Movies for both. Brian is using my tissues to like blow his nose, or nope, he's spitting a loogie.
It's gum.
Oh,
It was dissolving in my mouth. It's been in my mouth for so long that it was dissolving and it was really gross.
Find us on Letterboxd. I made some new ones.
I put some new ones up
reviews.
as well.
Yeah.
I need to put up Last Black Man in San Francisco.
Did you see my Captain Marvel one? You may like that one. I didn't really bash
I
on
think
it
I
that
did.
much.
I think I was reading it. You like that movie more than I do, I think.
I wouldn't say liked, but I didn't dislike it as much as you did.
Oh my god. Just, the worst. It's not my worst movie of the year.
It's
but
perfectly
it's close.
It's perfectly mediocre.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
is what it is.
Oh
Okay.
my god, it's so bad.
You know what? Maybe it's just because like I have an affinity for unlikable characters.
It's scene to scene unbearable.
Right.
That's my description of it. It's just
I
every single...
am more predisposed to unlikable characters though. I mean,
God,
like
I can't handle
Life
her.
Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
That's so different. Don't even...
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I watched those two movies like in the same week.
They're supposed to be unlikable.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else? Find us on Anchor, and there you can find us on like Apple Podcast and Spotify and all that stuff. It's anchor.fm/M3movies, or you can just go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts and find us there. That is much preferred to YouTube because we actually get money from the ads that we do on there. So it helps us out. Anything else?
No.
No? Okay.
That's it.
Then thanks for listening. I'm Jack.
I'm Brian.
We love your stupid faces. Bye-bye.
Bye.